In today's video, we want to look at Terraform imports. For example, you have resources that you've created on a console, right? And you want to bring them under Terraform's management. Okay? That is where Terraform import comes into the picture. So I'm going to go to instances, and let's say that I have a security group that I have created. So I'm going to go to security group here. Let's take the security group, for example. So let's say I have the security group that I've created. It only has outbound rule for port 80 and 443. All right, it doesn't have any inbound rule and everything. So I want to bring this security group under Terraform's management, right? How do I go about it? How do I do this? So now you can open up your terminal. So here I'm going to create import.tf. All right, so let me just call it import.tf. And of course, you specify the provider, and in our case, it's AWS. And of course, you specify the region where the resource is located. Okay. In my own case, the resource is located in EU West 2. That's where my resource is. And right here, you basically specify the import command. Okay, so import. Now you specify 2. So you want to import this resource to a Terraform, all right, resource, right? So it's going to be coming under AWS security, all right, group. Okay, and you can give it a name by SG. Okay, and you want to specify the ID as well. So the ID will be the ID of the security group. So you can grab that from here, which is this one. And of course, you can paste it. So that's the ID of the security group that we want to create. So what you can do here in order to generate, all right, the configuration is in Terraform, you have a command now, but of course, you have to be sure that you're using the Terraform that is 1.5, all right, and above, version. Okay, so here you can do Terraform plan, and you can say generate, all right, config out. Okay, generate config out, and then of course equals to, you can give it any name you want, right? You can give, say, security underscore group dot tf. So what this will do basically is that it's going to generate, the configuration file for you, all right, automatically. So if I press enter, inconsistent log file. Okay, so what are we supposed to do first? We're supposed to do a Terraform, all right, init. All right, so there we go. We're good. So let's try that again. Let's generate an import file. So let's see what it uses. So here it says invalid reference. A reference to resource type must be followed by at least one attribute access specifying the resource name. Okay. So what do you think is the problem here? The problem is because we left out the double quotes, all right, in this place. So we left out the double quotes, and of course, it flagged that. All right, so let's retry again. We're learning, so that's the purpose of trying. Okay, so now if you look at what we have, it has basically generated the configuration for us, right? And so here it says config generation is experimental, blah, 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 main. But then if you come here, we can see that it has actually been generated. So here you see resource, AWS security group, my SG, the egress. We can see the ingress as well. So the egress actually was configured, or ingress, we didn't configure anything on the ingress side of things. Now, as Terraform has stated, all right, in this warning, it is actually experimental because if you go to AWS, if you go to the Terraform, all right, page, all right, the Terraform registry itself, let me show you something. Now, you would notice that what this thing has generated is actually not consistent with the updated way by which a security group is supposed to be created. So if you go to the Terraform registry and you click on AWS, all right, if you click on documentation and you come right here to security, all right, group. Okay, so let's take a look at security group here. Okay, so AWS security group. So if you click on the security group, it basically tells us here, it says avoid using ingress and egress argument of the AWS security group. And that is what this has used. So it is experimental because this is not consistent, all right, with what we have on that in the documentation. So that means even what has been generated, you have to modify it again. You have to tweak it to be able to suit, okay, what the documentation actually encourages. And it says here to avoid this problem, use the current best practice of AWS VPC security group egress rule and ingress rule. So that those ones are better, right? So you specify a security group like this, all right, and then you specify the ingress and the egress, all right, this way. So what has been generated will still have to be modified to suit, all right, the newer approach that the documentation actually advised, okay? But this makes it a lot easier, right? I mean, if you have resources you want to bring into Terraform and everything, it makes it a lot easier for you to now manage those resources with Terraform. And thankfully, there's AI, so you can put this into AI to give you something that, you know, basically meets this requirement. And AI can help you with that adjustment in no time. So you don't have to do that manually your own self. Now, one more thing that we need to do also is that if you look at what we already have here, we don't have a state file. So Terraform is still not fully managing these resources because we don't have a state file here where this resource, you know, is stored, and Terraform knows that, okay, I'm managing this resource. So here, the next thing we want to do is to say Terraform apply. Let's do apply auto approve. So that way, now a state file is going to be created and that resource, all right, will be imputed into it. Now, when we did Terraform apply auto approve, if we look at what you have, it basically say plan one to import, right? And when the apply completed, it basically was just an import, right? It was not that it was adding something or changing or destroying anything. It basically was just importing resource into the Terraform state file so that Terraform can now, all right, bring it fully under its management. And of course, if you look at the state file, you can see it right here. And if you look at the mode, it is managed. So now Terraform is managing this resource, all right, for us. And that is one important thing about import. So again, the benefit of import is that you want to bring your manually created resources under, all right, the management of Terraform. That's the basic reason, right, why you import a resource from, all right, your console, because those resources were created manually, or maybe they were created by other tool or anything. But now you want Terraform to be used to manage those resources. Then Terraform import is the command to use. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.